Hi, friends. One thing you do want to have is your chart with you. I will be sharing my screen for a second so you know what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to your lines in your profile. It's the little lines by your head in your actual chart. So today I'm going to be talking about money by design. So before I found human design, I felt like I was studying money mindset for about 4 or 5 years. I've read every book, have taken every course, done every meditation, and it still didn't seem like I could actively and actually manifest money consistently. I just was convinced, I think I convinced myself that I've just had some deep conscious limiting beliefs that were holding me back. Can anybody rate? Let me know in the comments. So I did everything I could to figure out what the final thing was that was holding me back from abundance. And this is where I found human design. And I realized that everybody's energy is completely unique. And it hit me that I could actually teach myself and my clients what that limiting belief was. So if I was out of alignment where I was supposed to show up, and I started diving deeper into realizing human design can also show you how you're supposed to manifest money for your specific energy. So as most of you know, manifestation is not a one size fits all process. Your energy is made to communicate with the universe in specific ways. And I will go into those specific ways in a moment. Your energy is made to manifest and receive money in specific ways. When you try to use somebody else's process, for example, if it's my process and it's not your process, or it's another coach's process, or if it's your parents' process, or with the process that society tells you, right, you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be right for you, which is going to throw you out of alignment, which is why you could possibly not be manifesting the money that is your birthright and you all deserve. So what I'm going to do in today's training would be manifesting money from your own energy by using your unique human design. Step 1 is, what do you want? Now, looking at your human design chart in front of you, I'm going to walk you through what kind of manifestor you are. So there's 2 types of manifestors. There's a non-specific manifestor and there's a specific manifestor. And this is important for you to understand and know when you're mapping out your money manifestation process. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you my 3 steps to money manifesting process. So you know what energy type you are. So the first step is figuring out what you want to manifest, right? You can use this process for money, or you can use it for anything you want in your life. It could be an apartment. It could be a new car. It could be your soulmate. It could be your twin flame. It could be anything that you want. Okay. So based off of the first and manifesting type, you're going to, and let me know if you guys can see this, you're going to look at your chart and you're going to look at the, I'm just making sure you guys can see this. So it's your arrows by your head. The one that you're going to look for would be, and this is reversed. So if you're looking at this, it's going to be backwards. You're going to want to look at the arrow to the right bottom. So whatever way it's pointing, if it's pointing to the left, this energy type is going to be a specific manifestor. And I'll make sure in the comments after I do this live that I put a diagram of what I'm talking about so everybody knows. So if your arrow on the right, the arrow on the right and the bottom is pointing to the left, you're a specific manifestor. Which this means is you need to be specific about the amount of money that if we're talking about money, you're manifesting, meaning this is an active manifesting. So what does this mean? This means you need to be very, very detailed. So the more the detail, the better. So your manifesting process, including what you truly want and what you're calling in, It needs to be down to the last dollar, cent, percent, like whatever you want. It has to be that specific. So here's a practical, fun example I can help you guys with. So if which I want you to do is, if this is you, make a list of all of the bills that you have, as well as fun activities that you want to do, like vacations or what you would like to purchase. Write them all down on a list, and even get more specific to the end of, what do you want to see in your bank account? What do you want to see in your savings account? What do you want to invest in and a certain amount each month? What do you want to put towards your debt? Get detailed and have fun with this. And at the end, you will see how much money you get to manifest to support your life you desire. So when I say specific, I mean specific, like whatever you are spending your money on. If choose the color that you want, the brand that you want. If this is a vacation, what the exact location of the hotel that you want, the dates that you want to go on this trip, and only include details that matter to you. So for example, if you're calling in a new apartment, what does the color look like? Where is it? Where's the exact location? What do you want to have around it? Do you want carpet? Do you want the color of the carpet? Does that matter to you? Do you not want carpet at all? If this matters to you, write that in your list. Be very specific. And if it does not matter to you, don't write it in your list. Manifestation should not feel like you're checking off boxes saying that you did it. It should just call in exactly what you desire. Okay, so then the second specific manifestation is non-specific manifestors. Okay, so if this is you, your box here would be the right arrow on the bottom, the right set of arrows on the bottom. It would be pointing to the right. Okay, so this is called passive manifesting. What does this mean? This means that you don't need to actively participate like you would in the example above when I said specific. You don't have to be specific about what you want to bring in. So for this, you need to just be able to feel the feelings around how it feels to be abundant. So instead of giving details about the exact money that you want, the feeling of manifesting is the energetic connection that you would need to call in. And I often hear a lot of my clients and other people, a lot of people's processes, like coaches or manifesting coaches or whatever they are, they go more towards the specific manifestors. Like you have to feel, you have to write it down. You have to do all that. A lot of people aren't like that. So if this is you, it's the feelings around you desire. So some questions that you can ask yourself as an example. What does it feel like to have 6 figures or 5 figures in your bank account? What does financial freedom feel like to you? A lot of the manifestation, like I said, is specifically around, have you tried to manifest in the past and felt frustrated? It's most likely, if this is you, if you're asking yourself if this resonates with you, it's most likely you have been going against your natural energetic flow. So the things that you manifest are directly supported by your feelings. So if you feel like you don't have enough money, that's the block. If you feel like, you don't deserve $10,000 in your bank account, that's the block. You got to get to the root. And I will make sure that I drop my link. If you want to go further in this, I will be happy to jump on my 15-minute call with me to align yourself in the energy to manifest everything that you desire. So basically, in short, non-specific manifesting is all about feeling abundant. Specific manifesting is about the specific amount of money that you want and being very detailed from that. So that is my step 1 for money by design. So my step 2 is, why do you want it? Okay, so this is checking in with your motivations, and these your desires. And this is also on your human design. Now, this is your micromagnetic field in your heart space that pulls you to your desires. So this is your G center in the human design on your chart. If you are in alignment with everything that you decide you want and you desire, and you show up effortlessly for you, you could be out of alignment if you decide that you want to attract a situation or you need to get back into alignment, this may not be the way that you manifest. And maybe it's what you thought you wanted, but like human design, we don't think this. We don't do this in our logical mind. We do this by our vibration. The reason why I picked money, it's because it's been really a hot topic lately. I feel like for all of us, it can be, right? So it can be tangible with a lot of shadow motivation, as I call them. So if you're trying to manifest money from one shadow, you will most likely attract a situation that causes frustration, anger, and bitterness. You might not bring, and this might not bring the money to you. So in this step, I want to help you work through cutting the cord from money and the shadow. When you do this, you will align with a higher frequency of abundance, and it will be open for you to receive that true abundance. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if you have your chart in front of you, I want you to look at all your open centers. So for me, it's the sacral and root. So we're just going to go with my chart for now. So in your human design chart, each center deals with different types of energy, right? So the white centers are the open ones, being picked on your limiting beliefs and resistance towards receiving. So if you can think of mine being root, that's basically where your wealth DNA, it lives in the root center. This is for your chakras and for human design. This is where I'm going to probably have a lot of resistance receiving money and giving money. So these are resisting thoughts. This is what you can see. This is what you can physically see and feel. And I'm going to give you some affirmations to align with your highest frequency and vibration. So for mine, I'm just going to start with mine. If you have an open root center, money affirmation that you will say to yourself this week will be, there is nothing I need to do before I'm good enough to receive. I am open and ready to receive this money. And just say this daily, 3 times a day for the next 7 days, and you'll see how much that shifts. So if you have an open root center, that meaning it's completely white, not colored in, say this affirmation. If you have a sacral center that's open, like I do, I allow the universe to support me. I don't need to do more to have more money. I get to have more money because I do. Okay. So I'll just briefly run through a couple more affirmations for anybody that's watching the replay or anybody that's watching me now. If you have an open head center, I don't need to figure it all out, how to make this money. The answers will show up because I am always guided. So that will be an affirmation if you have an open head center. An open ajna center, I may not be certain that this money will come, and that's okay. I don't need to feel certainty for it to show up. That's an affirmation for an open ajna center. An open throat center, I don't need this money to get attention from others. I get to be seen with or without this money. That's an open throat center. An open G center, I am worthy of love with or without this money. I don't need to be rich or to be lovable. An open ego center, I have nothing to prove. I can manifest this money because it feels good. My value is not a direct reflection of the money that I can call in. And an open emotional solar plexus, I choose to feel good now. I release my desires for more money for the pressure of making me feel better. And lastly, an open splenic center, acknowledge my fears and choose not to let them control me. I am open and ready to be guided to receive this money. So these are just some examples of affirmations I've made for myself and my clients where they have open centers to help manifest the money that they desire. So you can use them or you can make up your own. Step 3, this is taking inspired action. Now, you need to know what you want and be very, very clear about why you want it. We did that in step 1 and 2. Now you're ready to practice alignment. You will see when you're in alignment, you are automatically open to be guided to the abundance you desire. You may have done your part and now you just need the universe to kind of help you do the rest. This is where it will get you to surrender. And for me, I had a little of an example of this in past with myself this week. And I literally just did these steps yesterday and it's already shifted myself. So these steps work. I really truly believe in it. So try it for yourself and let me know. Make sure you come back to this video and let me know if this worked for you. Once you've done your part and you've let the universe, you took your inspired action, you let the universe guide you, and this is where it comes to surrender. So basically you would show up as part of living, practicing living in alignment. And this is where, lucky for you, your human design chart literally shows you exactly where you need to be in alignment and where you're out of alignment. This is going to be following your strategy and listening to your authority. Okay, so if you enjoy, quantum physics, you may know that time does not exist. Time is only in the 3D dimension. The universe does not work on your time. So a source of energy is not limited by time. Okay, the universe works on alignment. So the money that you're calling in, you can manifest today. You won't get it tomorrow. I shouldn't say won't. You could get it tomorrow. Since my body and my energy is in alignment, I can manifest $100 in my bank account today, but that's a lot of work. I mean, I haven't manifested 5,000, but I have manifested up to 500 into my, or 1,000 into my bank account in the same day. And I'm not just saying that to, oh, look at me. It's because I'm doing the steps and I'm physically doing this and it works. Being in alignment looks differently for everybody. Okay. So when, in the next step, I'm going to walk you through taking inspired action. And this is by your actual human design and your energy type with your strategy. Okay. So if you are a manifester, now this is not the step one that I was talking about, specific versus non-specific manifestors. This is your actual energy type. Okay. If you are a manifester, you are supposed to inform and initiate. Okay. So allow yourself to go inward and connect with source. You have to now have a vision for what you are manifesting. So inform those around you, inform the universe, what your vision looks like or how it looks like when you receive money. So talk about what it looks like and how it feels. So connect with this is where you would connect with your specific manifesting type here. So this would be non-specific or specific. Okay. Talk about what you need from the world, from this manifesting, and this will manifest easy. So your voice is powerful here. You will have the ability to speak your desires into existence. Talk out loud if this feels good to you and others, or you could just talk to yourself. So if you're telling yourself that you don't deserve, or you're not getting you don't deserve $10 million, or you don't deserve $10,000, or you don't deserve $1,000. You're speaking that into existence. And especially if you're a manifester, it's literally you are speaking it into your reality, and it's why you are where you are. So switch that and see how it shifts. Okay. So now for the generators and the manifesting generators is respond. So follow your response, follow your heart to what shows up for you. When you're responding, you want to make sure that you're responding to external things, not to your ideas or thoughts. Okay, that's important. So this is a deep connection with the universe, and this gives you more certainty when you're actually responding to something. Remember, an honest no in responding is just as good as a yes, right? So create your own language with the universe. Ask for signs, angel numbers, obvious signs that you can respond to. You'll be guided to the money that you desire if you do this, okay? That was for generators and manifesting generators. So if you're a projector, this would be wait for the invitation, wait for the energy to be invited in. This does not look like an envelope formal invitation. Your job is to be open and focused on what's available for you. So what opportunities for abundance would you enjoy? That's a question you can ask yourself. Then allow the right person to show up. So see you're in your alignment and request your presence and energy and assistance. Spend time with doing things that you're good at. Play with your genius zone. We talk about this in my one-on-one programs. Your genius zone is your gene keys. Most of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. It's okay. If you drop below, I will happy be able to schedule a call with you or schedule a call with me, and we'll go over that. So then rest and take care of your energy. This will invite abundance in to your experience. Okay. And then reflectors. This is wait 28 days. So fear not all manifestations will take 28 days. The key for you is to put yourself into an environment that you desire. So expose yourself to its energy, absorb it energy. It's the energy you feel and embody, feeling at home in your environment. So like what questions you would ask yourself will be, what environment makes you feel abundant? What people make you feel abundant? I would suggest using, a vision board. You can use Pinterest, you can window shop, you can watch reviews to connect with, your desire. Spend time clearing your energy and resting, especially if you're calling in new opportunities or adventures. And this is for reflector. Okay, so in recap, your process would be, what do you want? 2 would be, why do you want what you want? Release any non-self patterns, and that will be a different, you can go watch the past videos and trainings here in the group or on my YouTube on what the self theme pattern is for your energy type. And then what does true alignment look like for you? And this is how you map out your desires and your manifesting process. And then feel free to share your manifestations here or send them to me, share them in the comments here or add them to the group. Or you can message me in the DMs and share with me. And make sure you click the link below this video if you would like to dive deep into your money gates for the free 15-minute call with me. I'll make sure that description of the picture that I was talking about, all of the arrows, is in the comments here, and also the link. I hope you all found this very valuable, and I will see you guys later.